Hi, my name is Angel and welcome to my YouTube channel. All right. For today's video, we're going to be talking about how, we're going to talk about how your mindset can shape your reality and how it can affect the way you view the world and the way you operate in the world. Also going to be sharing my story on how I changed my mindset, which then changed my life. There are two different types of mindsets: the scarcity mindset and the abundance mindset. The scarcity mindset is the belief that there are never enough resources, whether that's time, money, opportunities. With this mindset, you only focus on the things you don't have. You only focus on the things you lack. That is your mind. That is all you see. So it impacts your behavior and the way you see yourself. So we're gonna look into some characteristics that come with having a scarcity mindset. So the first one is self-doubt. Believing that you are undeserving, believing that you are incapable, you feel inadequate, you have low self-confidence. People with this mindset doubt themselves, they doubt their capabilities. And so this can look like a lot of different things. This can look like having a fear of failure. You are so afraid that you are going to fail that you don't even jump, that you don't even try. You feel like if you go out your comfort zone, you try something new, you go for this new opportunity, whatever it is, if you do it and you make a mistake, it's over. You ruined your life. That is it. Your life is ruined because you don't see yourself as capable. You don't see yourself as able to push through. When you doubt yourself, but then you choose to go after something anyway, but then fail, the damage that can do to somebody with this mindset, you are resistant to change when you have a scarcity mindset. You have a fear of change. You want to stay in your comfort zone. Even though you are not happy in that zone, you stay there anyway because you doubt yourself. You avoid it because you fear that it will take away from the little you already have. It's terrifying stepping into the unknown. You are no longer safe, right? Because when you stay in a place that you're not even happy in, but when you stay there and you're familiar with it, you're comfortable with it, stepping out, trying something new, going for a new opportunity, trying to take a risk, that's why I didn't do it. Internally, I believed I would be a failure if something went wrong as soon as I went out of my comfort zone. Internally, I believed that my life would have been ruined. So yeah, you are resistant to change. Anything new, nah. And so the third one is that you hold on to the past. You cannot let go of the past when you have a scarcity mindset. That was one of the main characteristics I had. I mean, it was so normal too for me to always just look back and get upset and get sad. Looking back at old relationships, missed opportunities, the past situations that were maybe embarrassing for me. I'm constantly taking myself back there. You see everything as limited. It's not just the resources, but it's you as well. You don't want to let go of the things you already have, even though you are unhappy. And so you stay in that place. And so you see the past, you dwell on the past, you ponder on the past because you see the past as the sentence. You see the past as that's what happened. And so now this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to explain. So these are all the characteristics that I had when I had a scarcity mindset. Beginning of this year, I was in a very hard place because it felt like every aspect of my life was going downhill. I was looking at my finances and I wasn't happy. I was looking at past relationships that didn't work out and I wasn't happy. I was emotionally and mentally not okay. I just felt so hopeless. I felt so defeated. I felt so stuck. That was like the main feeling. I felt stuck. Like God was all that was left for me. He was there. And so I leaned on him. I chose to put my faith in him. I'm not going to give up. Because I leaned on him and put my faith in him, my life changed and I was able to gain an abundance mindset. But before we get into that, let's talk about it. What is it? And so the abundance mindset is the belief that there are plenty of resources. There's so much time, there's so much money, there's so much opportunity for success and everything. Resources are not limited with this mindset. You are not limited with this mindset. With this mindset, you are capable of anything. Let's get into the characteristics. One characteristic of someone with an abundance mindset is that they have self-confidence. They believe in themselves. They believe in their worth and in their value. They trust their own abilities. They know that they are capable of creating the life they want for themselves. Nothing is out of reach. Nothing is too hard. Nothing is impossible. When things don't happen the way they want it to, they don't give power over it. They don't allow it to define them or their life. Instead, they see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. They cannot be stopped. They do not give up. So good. Because I put my faith in God, I was able to have faith within myself. His word says that he hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. I can do all things. His word says that about us. I started operating in that because I started viewing myself the way he sees me. I can do all things. I am not fearful. I am not limited. He told me that. He showed me that. He created me to be that way. He created you to be that way. That is who we all are. I'm not fearful of change. Now that I have an abundance mindset, I am open to change. Having an abundance mindset, that means having faith. An abundance mindset is a faith-based mindset to have. And I chose to put my faith in God. That's how I was able to gain an abundance mindset. If there was someone from the outside looking into the way I started operating once I started putting my faith in God, I mean, you would have thought I was being so delusional. Like, Angel, look at what's happening. Look at what's going on. And you're fine? And you feel okay? That's God. Because I have God, and with God, what can stop you? What can defeat you? What? You cannot fail. You can't. He's the key. He's the key. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. You are comfortable with uncertainty. You are comfortable with not knowing everything, with not having all the answers. You are comfortable with not being fully in control. Now I'm embracing change. I'm bored when I'm just in the same place. I'm like, you know what? I want something new. I want something different. My trust in God is just so strong. I have so much faith in him that it's like, regardless of what happens, I'm getting excited about it. A few days ago, not too long ago, I lost my job and I wasn't feeling upset about it. Like, it was unexpected and I was like, oh, okay. I was good. And I'm aware of this and I'm like, I'm good. Like, I feel okay. Curiosity started coming. I'm like, wait. I don't see it as something that was done to me. Oh, why did this happen to me? Why did life happen to me? No, instead, I'm like, maybe this is happening for me. What is God doing right now? What's God doing? Curiosity. I'm like, okay, what's next? I'm excited. Things are changing. It's so peaceful. I've never felt so much peace in circumstances and situations that weren't necessarily ideal, you know? It's like, but I just feel good. I felt good. Even when it happened, like, another characteristic, they do not look back. People with an abundance mindset do not look back. They do not dwell on the past. They don't allow the past to define them. They don't allow the past to define their life. They don't. I don't look back anymore. I don't dwell on it anymore. It doesn't matter. This world and life doesn't have power over me. They don't have control over me. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep getting back up. I said, God, take the control, take the wheel of my life. I'm giving it all to you. I'm giving it all to you. My hurt, take all of my pain. Just here, take it. He took it. He took it all. He took it all. And I feel light. I feel so light. I feel peaceful. Since I gained an abundance mindset through God, things just started changing. I wake up in the morning and I'm excited. I wake up in the morning and I'm ready to have a good day. I was no longer emotionally drained. I was no longer mentally drained. I was able to look back at my old relationships and make peace with the fact that it didn't work out. When it comes to money, there have been opportunities and things that have come up that it's just like, how? Like, what are the chances? He got me. God is amazing. He's amazing. And I also want to mention that when you have an abundance mindset, you do not just have the mindset. You are actively working. You are actively going for the things that you want. It's not just faith alone. Faith without works is dead. It's not a belief that this is just gonna fall out the sky for me, but it's more so the belief that there's unlimited resources and you can do anything you want to do. You are capable, but you have to put in the work. You have to go for it. So just to clarify, here are 3 things that helps me to gain an abundance mindset. Number 1 is practicing gratitude. Practicing expressing gratitude. Expressing gratitude and focusing on the things that you have. Focusing on the things that you are thankful for helps to detach you from a scarcity mindset. Because with a scarcity mindset, you only focus on the things you lack. You only focus on the things you don't have. And so you practice gratitude. And so I express gratitude to the Lord. Focusing on the things you have really helps you to grow into an abundance mindset. The second thing I did, I would renounce negative thoughts that would come to mind. When I was in the scarcity mindset, I would have all these negative thoughts about myself, about the things that I wanted, and how far from my reach those things were. One of the main things I would say is I can't do this. I can't go for that. We live in a place that is spiritual. Spiritual things are going on. When I am transitioning out of a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, I'm being aware of these thoughts. Where are these thoughts coming from? They're not coming from God. It's not just, oh, I just had the thought. That came from somewhere. That came from somewhere that is not of God. That is not aligned with who I am. That's not aligned with who you are. And so you have to renounce it. You say no. I said no. God said no. No. You renounce it. I will renounce it in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, that is not true. I rebuke it. I rebuke you. That is not true. That is not who I am. This is who I am. This is who God created me to be. This is who God says I am. All this other stuff, I don't know what you are. I don't know who you are, but you not for me. It's all in the mind. This is your mindset we're talking about. Your mind is so powerful. Your mind is so powerful. So be very aware. Pay attention to the thoughts that are not your own. When I tell y'all I was being attacked, I was being attacked. Know who you are. Because I would have these thoughts come to mind and I would ponder on it. I would dwell in it. And eventually I would operate in that, because deep down I believed that. Deep down I would identify with that. Don't identify with that. These negative thoughts, don't identify. It is not you. It is not who you are. It's not who God created you to be. It's the enemy trying to take you back. It's trying to take you back to where you were before, when you were stuck and feeling like you couldn't do anything. They're trying to take you back. So when you start knowing yourself, when you start, the negative thoughts that tell you you can't, I can. The negative thoughts that say you're fearful, I am not fearful. God hasn't given me the spirit of fear. That is not who I am. I do not identify with an evil spirit. I do not identify with the spirit of fear. Cast down those thoughts, okay? Because those are lies. It's lies. You are just so, you need to know who you are. You have to know who you are, and you have to protect that. You have to protect that knowing, protect that understanding, protect your identity. Know who God says you are. So the last one is practicing visualization. I mean, this is something that came kind of natural to me, honestly. I love and so since I've gained an abundance mindset, it's like when I visualize, I'm visualizing the life I want. I'm visualizing how my day-to-day would look. I'm visualizing the things I would have and everything like that. And it's not in self-pity. I'm not visualizing it with this belief of, I'm never gonna get it. No, I'm visualizing it. I'm seeing it. And I'm like, one day this is gonna be my reality. Yeah, this what I'm visualizing, this is what I'm working towards. One day I'm gonna have this. And so it's fun. It's so like I love it. And it's empowering. When I do this, it would empower me. It motivates me. It strengthens the faith I have in myself. It's fun. It's not work like the other one. It's actually. So I hope this video has empowered you and just strengthened you. If you're struggling with self-doubt, with low confidence, with regrets, with fears, honestly, like, just go to God. Go to God. And so if this video resonated with you, feel free to comment anything about what you know the scarcity mindset to be, what you know the abundance mindset to be, your experiences, if you have a testimony, if you have a story. I mean, I want to hear it all. I would love to hear from you. So if you made it this far into the video, I just want to thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace. Stop looking at me with those eyes. The scarcity, not scarcity? I think it was the scarcity. I figured it out.